Welcome to One Up My News, episode 24. We're going to discuss Nintendo's Direct, the Activision layoff, and more. Enjoy the show.
So, check this out. I think I'm a Battle Royale gamer now. So, I've sold my soul, right? And I only play Battle Royales. How do I sound right now? Do I sound like I'm too close to the mic?
You sound like every random we have in our party ever. So, let me guess and see if your schedule is your Google Calendar looks the way I think. Before breakfast, your pregame. I might get all these terms wrong. So your pregame is like some Fortnite. Then after,
pretty sure pregame is what you call when you get wasted before like a football game.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so I was right. So your pregame is Fortnite. For the accurate shots. Then you have breakfast, and after breakfast, you go into your skirmish of
skirmish. What's a skirmish?
It's like a half skirmish, so it's not a full skirmish. It's like a skirmish. So you go do some blackout to practice your sound.
Nope, I don't play blackout. I only play. But for real though, okay. So obviously, I love Apex Legends, which is Battle Royale. And then last night I downloaded 99 Tetris or Tetris 99 or whatever. And you should definitely give that a try. Have you tried that yet?
I haven't yet. I can try it right now as we record.
Well, let me know how it goes. Definitely recommend this. It is free to play. It's free. I don't know how they're doing it. They talked about it a little bit at the Nintendo Direct that they had this week, which we will discuss later in the episode. But I really recommend it if you like Tetris. Tetris just so happens to be one of my favorite games of all time. So it kind of, was perfect for me. Once you get into the top 10, oh my gosh, it gets hectic. It's basically just Tetris, but I know I'm missing some stuff. I know I am. I don't understand exactly what's going on, but you'll be playing and then all of a sudden a bunch of blocks, or I guess that's supposed to be like the quote-unquote circle or bubble or storm or whatever. So you had to try to break the these gray blocks that come in, because all of a sudden you'll be, less than halfway through, and then if you're not careful, you'll all of a sudden just lose.
There's so many tiny screens on this big screen.
Are you playing it right now?
Yeah. What the? Okay. I'm really bad at Tetris. Take these blocks?
I feel like I'm above average at Tetris. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. There's also some stuff that's going on when you move the right analog stick as well. Oh, you not know how to play it?
Randoms, badges, attackers. I don't know what's
going on. You have to
use
use the D-pad. For all those listening, this would help y'all too, because it took me a second. I'm also may just be an idiot. You use the D-pad on your Switch. If you hold down, it pushes the bricks down, and then if you press A, it changes the position.
Oh, thank goodness!
I believe not left trigger, but the left bumper saves it, moves the block that you currently have to the save space on the left, and it just gives you the next block up. And then if you press right bumper, I believe it'll give you the one that you had saved or something, or maybe press left bumper again. Yeah, that must be what it is.
So Tetris is hard.
How's it going? It definitely gets the blood pumping. As
I'm currently placed 87.
You're currently placed 80. Huh? What does that mean?
80,
no, that just means there's 86 people left in the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you're placed 87.
Probably not.
No,
it keeps
definitely
telling me to
doesn't.
Watch out, and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I don't know.
It keeps pointing to other people's screens, and I don't want to watch other people play Tetris. Apparently, people have already gotten KOs, apparently. So
I don't know. I feel like there's a way to attack people or something like that. But I'm just kind of concentrating on playing Tetris, honestly. I think the highest I've gotten is like 5th, maybe. I've gotten in the top 10 like several times, but I have not been able to win yet. I only played for not that long. It seemed to run out my Switch's battery pretty quickly. Are you playing in handheld?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way to play.
74th with 1 point.
I almost said nice, but man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, first time you play it is different than Tetris, you know.
That's so
you see those gray blocks that just kind of like build. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that gets kind of panic inducing. I had to try to calm myself down. But there were other games that came out this week. We got Anthem coming up with the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That comes out on February, the 22nd. Apparently, Vainglory is coming out on PC. That's weird. It's a like League of Legends Dota type game that I actually used to play on my phone. On my phone. Apparently, it's going to be cross-platform.
Mm-hmm. I got into it as well. I saw this and I was thinking, we got to throw this in there because I didn't know about it. And I used to be a pretty big fan of it. I followed people on Twitter. I followed the Twitch that they had, and I was actually trying to get, semi-mediocre at the game.
Yeah, I think I might follow their Twitch as well. Maybe I'll re-download it. It seems kind of a weird time to do this. I mean, League of Legends and Dota are obviously still uber popular. But
exactly, but there's a whole
it feels like they should have done this years ago. Exactly. I mean, maybe this will be a big boon. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, but I know there's a whole series of Vainglory pros. Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously something that people want. I'm glad that more people get to play together.
I still have it downloaded, actually. Let me check.
So you can.
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to PC and phones are gonna be able to play because I don't think this is on console.
No.
Yeah, I still have this downloaded.
So that's pretty. So if Ryan and I wanted to play, he could play on his phone, and I could play on my PC, which is pretty cool.
Where are you gonna get? Hold on, I'm gonna actually.
It's on Steam. By the way. Yeah, it's on Steam. It's early access right now.
Okay, cool. I won't look that up then. Next up, we also have Super Mario Brothers 2. This is going to be on the Switch, Nintendo Switch Online benefits thing. You get free games and whatnot every month. And also Kirby's Adventure. Those are both going to be out on the Nintendo Switch Online program. But let's get into the straight up news. We got some Red Dead Online news for you coming from Polygon. I'm not going to just straight up read this, but there's a lot. So I'm just going to go to Polygon's website here. Let's see. What do we have? It says, in the upcoming patch, player blips. See, I don't even know what that is. So, because I haven't played Red Dead Online, even though Jordan has asked me to several times. Sorry about that. But player blips are hidden unless you are within 150 meters of another player. The radius is larger for players who are firing their gun. This will make griefing substantially harder since it'll be nearly impossible to track poor souls who run away from bandits. Also, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think by blips they mean like little like if you look off in the distance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like little dots, like little peoples.
Yeah.
Not little people, but people in the distance. So you might be able to see. Yeah. You looking up the definition of a blip?
Yes, I was.
Okay,
I mean, good. I was on Red Dead Online.
Oh, yeah.
I was just literally looking up images, and I'm not gonna.
I would assume that it's just just like in real life. If you see someone that's far off, say miles and miles away, you can't really make out.
Holy crap! You can see somebody from miles and miles away.
Well,
your vision's way better than mine. Holy crap!
Well, maybe
superhero.
Not miles away. But you know what I mean. If you see someone that's relatively somewhat far away, you can make out that that's a moving something.
It's a blip. Yeah, I know. It's like a blip on the radar is what you're showing. Yeah. Also, this is going to be a little bit of a long, drawn-out segment here. We got players who are too aggressive will have their blip darken in color and become increasingly visible. This change applies to their entire posse. Quote, overly aggressive acts are defined as attacking and killing players outside of a structured mode or free roam mission. You're free to contest a posse trying to deliver a buggy without racking up notoriety. But if you gun someone's horses down, you'll start to become a target.
I'm going to be a target then. I go for the horse first. Shoot the horse. They ain't got nowhere to go. You can kill him.
Yeah, continuing on here, we got Rockstar has also introduced beta systems for posses to interact with each other. Posse-wide parlays will be possible now, letting you make your invulnerable against an entire group of players if just one of them has killed you. Let's see. My gosh, this is a lot. There are also new...
Is.
I'm sorry?
I said it is.
You
can just sum it up if you want. Just like little...
I mean, there's a lot. Like, I'm not... I can't really sum it up. I'm almost done, though. Let's see here. Okay.
Law and Order?
No, I'm not there yet. There are also new posse feud modes that can trigger upon open world combat in this new patch. If you encounter another group of players on the open plains and violence breaks out, you can enter a timed mini deathmatch. These can take place... Excuse me. I just knocked my mic. These can take place between between just two players, the posse's leaders, or the entire group of both posses. Finally, Rockstar is adding another stick to deter bad behavior. Criminals in Red Dead Online can rack up bounties, bringing NPC bounty hunters down on their heads. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. Much like Grand Theft Auto's 5-star release system, a higher bounty will inspire a much larger and better prepared group of bounty hunters. That's interesting. Like, I guess you could almost do it on purpose just to see how well you can do against that AI here.
That does sound fun. I do enjoy doing that on Grand Theft Auto.
Larger crimes like killing other players or mowing down through the population of roads will give you both a bounty and lower your honor. Smaller scale crimes like stealing from a home only decrease your honor but will not incur a bounty. It's good to know. Daily challenges are coming to the game, granting gold nuggets and experience. These challenges will cover activities that... Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't want to just read this. Go read the rest of this.
Perfect.
Actually, you know
a
what?
lot of this stuff is coming out February 26th. So they will say, just so you can mark your calendars, there'll be a 2 times experience bonus applying until February 19th. And then a 20 times XP bonus on all activities applied until February 26th. So mark your calendars so you can put it in your schedule to be able to get on and play during those times. I might do it. Might is a very, 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 very small chance.
I was going to ask, do you still play this?
No. Not at all.
Okay, but if y'all want to just read it through yourselves, you can just look up, I would just look up, well, do you want to just put it in the show notes?
It'll definitely be in the show
notes. Okay, yeah,
so
we'll just do that.
You can just click it.
It'll be it's just a Polygon Red Dead article.
Yep.
But as I X out of that, we got, okay, so if y'all didn't know, Activision has had kind of a bad week. They laid off...
You just gonna skip over the Epic Store offline mode?
Oh, man, my bad. It's like...
It's very small.
Okay, so, yeah.
Coming from PC Gamer, you can now play single-player games offline on the Epic Store. So that's great for people that are using their phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot or just don't have very good internet. So, you can gather together your little family of single-player games and then, download them, and you can just play them offline and not have to worry about running up your data or, just messing up your internet connection if it's bad or something. This is a great thing. That's really all we have to say about it. That's all the article is. It's like maybe 5 sentences. I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice to not have to be online and play Subnautica. That's kind of that was one of the... A lot of people were saying that's one of the few things that the Epic Store was kind of missing. But that's really about all the article is, honestly. If you are interested in playing your single-player games offline, you can now do so. Now, we can move on to Activision lays off hundreds of employees coming from PC Gamers. So, despite the CEO of the massive company, Bobby Kotick, I think is his name, he announced a record year. They did really well, but the company laid off apparently 8%. Did you hear that number?
Correct, yes.
Which is almost 800 people. It's actually insane. They have 9,000 employees or something, which is a lot.
A ton.
Oh yeah, 800 people is a lot.
Even 100 people is a lot. It's crazy. But continue on, and I'll comment.
Yeah, but so apparently Kotaku got a letter from the Blizzard president, J. Allen Brack, and it said that the expansion of the company's, quote, non-development teams over the past few years have left some staff levels, quote, out of proportion with the developers' current release plans. Brack also said employees who are laid off will be given a, quote, comprehensive severance package, which is nice. I mean, it's not going to be a telltale situation. which they just got absolutely screwed over. So at the very least, it's not that they're not gonna be absolutely blindsided. I mean, they were. I know some of them were blindsided, but they're gonna be okay, at least for the near future. They're also going to receive profit-sharing bonuses and job search assistance. Kotaku also said, quote, layoffs have affected Activision, Blizzard, King, and some of Activision studios, including High Moon, although Blizzard itself largely saw cuts to the only the, quote, non-game developing departments, end quote.
This sucks. Like, what? I get it, Sometimes you gotta let people go. But it's just one of those things it's just terrible. On the bright side, on Twitter, there's been tons of awesome companies that have reached out to people saying, hey, Activision Blizzard employees, if you need somewhere to go, we're hiring. The first one I saw was Digital Extreme, the people that make Warframe and a bunch of other awesome projects they're working on. They were like, hey, come work for us. Sort of a thing. We'll take anybody and everybody, which is phenomenal because their team is super small and they do great things over there, and I'm sure they'd love the help. So if for some reason you listen to us and you used to work at Activision Blizzard, Digital Extremes is hiring, get in contact with them. This sucks. It kind of blew me away because, I was thinking that,
what happened?
I thought Activision Blizzard was good.
Oh,
I thought
my bad.
they were doing
I didn't know
well.
what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about something that happened on your computer.
Oh, no, not at all. My computer's running beautifully. I just put a new sticker on it so it has more power to imbue the souls of the weak.
So according to the CEO, they were doing well. They just weren't doing as well as they wanted to.
I'm sure they have some nook and crannies that could use cleaning. They don't
want to hire designers to clean.
I know, but
can you imagine? No, don't say that. Don't say I know. Don't say that. If you were a level designer in epic Overwatch and somebody told you, "Hey, go pick up a broom," don't say I know. That's not.
Okay, good point.
Why is the text on my Google Doc off? It's upsetting me. There's a little part. Okay, I think I fixed it. There was a little part that was slightly darker black. It was driving me insane.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I just think it's my eyes, and I'm like, I'm going
blind. I know what you mean.
Okay. This Activision Blizzard, it kind of blew me away because I was like, they seem to be doing pretty well, and they're definitely going to be making some money from this, I think, the most recent Overwatch League. I think Season 2 is started now. I haven't really followed it because none of the
it's
pros.
Already started. If y'all are interested in that, that's some more news for you.
Yeah, it started, but, my Florida Mayhem team got kind of stripped and sent to the curbs, so I was like, the people I like playing aren't in the league anymore, so.
I don't know, maybe that'll make them better. I don't know.
Maybe, who knows?
I watched the first game I saw. It might have been the first game of the season. It was Philadelphia versus London, which was a rematch of the playoffs, and Philadelphia won 3-1, so it's kind of a revenge story there.
The Unchained trilogy is selling big, according to Dualshockers. So, if y'all didn't know, Crash Remastered came out. It's doing super awesome. It's sold 10 million copies worldwide, as well as the Spyro Remastered trilogy is also doing really well, even though it's not on Switch. But there have been rumors, which is a good thing, because I know a lot of people would really love to just carry around Spyro on their Switch, because to them, the Switch is the most convenient, beautiful, amazing console for them to game on. I think this is a great thing for the team that put out this series. I know I personally love Crash and Spyro both. Personally, I haven't picked up either one of the trilogies yet. Oddly enough, they came out in 2017.
No, Spyro came out last year.
Well, yeah, sorry. Crash came out in 2017 and Spyro came out last year. So, they've been doing awesome.
They've been doing very well. Apparently, a lot of people, not to say a lot of people, I know I heard some people say that they didn't think that these games would sell that well because I guess they just didn't think that the nostalgia for them was, that big. Obviously, Mario has, they were comparing it, trying to be like, okay, compared to Mario, this is nothing, so it's not going to sell that well. But it seems, especially the Crash one, was selling absolute gangbusters. Apparently, especially in Europe, I think it's constantly has been constantly on their best-selling games list. And apparently, Spyro, there was some list. I don't want to say which one exactly because I don't want to misquote it or anything. Apparently, Spyro might have knocked Red Dead 2 off of some top-selling list, and it took the number one spot that way. So these games are doing very well. It bodes well for, I think, maybe a new Spyro and a new Crash in the future. I don't know who would make them. Great. I guess Toys for Bob did a really good job on I don't know if Toys for Bob made both of them, but whoever made these games did a very good job on them. Maybe they'll get the green light to make a new one as well if they want to. If Activision would give them the green light as it were.
That'd be really great. For those of you that are just trying to refresh your memory, what you can play Crash Insane Trilogy on, it's for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So that is awesome. I need to pick this up because I want to replay these games.
I think there's a combo pack, isn't there, for some of the systems? Yeah.
I do believe so. Because I've played the Spyro games probably, I'd say twice or 3 times each, if that, give or take, probably twice each more. But I think, honestly, I've only played the Crash games maybe once, or maybe I haven't even beaten them all. Honestly, I can't remember. It's been a while since I picked them up.
And then also, if you didn't know, Crash Team Racing, I believe we talked about this on an earlier episode of the podcast. Crash Team Racing, their kart racer a la Mario Kart, is also getting remastered. I believe it's coming out sometime this year. So be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have a bunch of Nintendo news. Like we mentioned at the top of the podcast, there was a Nintendo Direct. Thanks to Kotaku for lining up everything that happened because I did not write it down. First up on the docket, we got Super Mario Maker 2 is coming June of this year. Obviously, I think it's a big deal. I liked Super Mario Maker. I think I liked playing the levels more than creating them, but I also didn't put that much time into it because it was on Wii U, and I did not like my Wii U. What are your thoughts on this, Jordan?
Personally, I've never played Super Mario Maker, and I will not play Super Mario Maker 2. Do I think it's a good thing it's coming out? Yes. That's really it for that. I saw it, and I was like, cool. Same thing with this next one. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake is coming out. Excuse me, as I hiccup, this Tang is attacking my body.
Man, you like Tang a lot, don't you? You're always drinking Tang.
I have it, and so it's just kind of there. It's more water than it is Tang. So
you keep buying it?
No. I just bought one of the the packets.
You're always telling me I'm drinking Tang. Let me get some juice. Is that the juice you're talking about when you say let me get some juice?
Yeah.
Jordan, that's not juice.
I know. It definitely has no vitamins or minerals or anything good.
It's got sugar.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta have sugar to live, though.
Yeah, it's true. I do. I should just drink juice. But this remake of the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening has no release date. I honestly was thinking about this and I was wondering, I don't think I played the original at all, ever. Like 0.
Did you have the SNES?
No.
Then you could not have played it.
Did I? No, I didn't.
This looks really. I think this looks really cool. I really like this game. It's very, very good.
I will probably try it out. When I first saw this, I honestly thought they were making a Legend of Zelda anime, and I was kind of happy about it.
There have been rumors of the past few years that they're trying to make one, but it's really really cute. I guess is the best way to describe it.
Exactly.
It looks kind of almost like claymation. Zelda, I would encourage anyone who is interested to look it up. It's very cute. I am definitely interested. Next up, we got the big Fire Emblem game that they have been talking about forever. Well, not forever, but you know what I mean. Fire Emblem Three Houses, which unfortunately did get delayed out of spring until July 26th of this year. But it still looks really cool. I've heard it is shaping up to be very, very good. And I mean let's see. I mean, obviously it's beautiful. It's Fire Emblem. There's not a whole lot of details. Apparently, the trailer confirmed you can stomp on old school. Oh wait, no, I'm still reading the I'm reading the article for the Legend of Zelda, which has Goombas in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but no. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet for.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this out, right?
Yeah, of course.
Cut out. I don't know. I guess just cut around. I guess the best way is just listen.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Just cut out all that I was just talking about, cause.
Okay. You just start with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start with Fire Emblem. Okay. Next up we have Fire Emblem's Three Houses. Unfortunately, got delayed until July 26th of this year. It was supposed to come out in spring, but I am still very excited. This game looks awesome. Fire Emblem is a favorite. I don't want to say it's a favorite, but I really, really enjoyed it, especially Awakening. What about you? I know you're a Advanced Wars guy.
The art is pretty. Sucks that it got delayed. For people that want to play it, I probably won't pick this up or even do anything about it. Apparently, there's going to be a special edition of this game as well. But I'm sure if people that are a big Fire Emblem fan already knew that there's going to be a special edition, and they might have already pre-ordered it. But if you didn't know, there's going to be one.
Next up, we have a lesser-known game. The BoxBoy series is going to Switch on April 26th. Not much else to talk about there. And some big news. Dragon Quest XI is coming to Switch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best RPGs of last year will be arriving on the Switch later this year. I believe sometime in fall. I played this. I think it's a great game. Very pretty. Jordan, have you played this?
I have not. After my Ni no Kuni 2 adventure, it kind of just sucked the soul out of me when it came to JRPGs. So I need a little bit more of a break from them. Just maybe like a month or two more of a break.
I mean, this is coming out in like November, so that'll give you a good little break. I don't know if I'll play it or not. I never beat it, but I mean, it's really cool. Dragon Quest is returning to the mainline. Dragon Quest is returning to Switch.
So this next game, I saw it on Twitter first before I saw it on this obviously article and the / Nintendo Direct. It's called Astral Chain. It's a new game from Platinum Games, and it'll be out August 30th. So pretty much it's an action game where you get to play cops that are in the future, and you fight giant monsters that kind of like kaiju, or, like baby kaiju. Not like super huge, but they're big. Because you play as like a human-ish person. So it'll have co-op, and it's really cool because you like team up with this other person, and you're both in like these really cool like half mech, sort of full mech armors, and it looks pretty awesome to be able to just fight these monsters. And that's all we've really seen of it so far. But I'll probably be checking this out on the Switch because it looks pretty fun.
I'll be keeping my eye on it. I'll be keeping my eye on it. I'm not super interested in it. I've heard a lot of people getting hyped for it, so I guess I'm happy for them, but I really don't have a whole lot to say here.
It's definitely ringing those weeaboo bells.
It is very Japanese. We also have an apparently exclusive, I was talking about this at the top of the show, an exclusive Switch Online game, Tetris 99, which is out now. Like I said earlier, go download that. If you at all enjoy Tetris, it's a like battle royale type thing. It's very odd, but yeah, go download that now.
So Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is getting a free update, which is available now. It adds 2-player co-op to each course, 18 new challenges, 5 new courses via paid DLC. You can get a package, that's called the Special Episode, and you'll receive the rest of the DLC on March 14th. That's going to be $5.99. But if you're like me and you don't have the game and you might want to play it, you can get a digital bundle on the eShop, of course, that contains the whole game plus the DLC access for $45.98 US. I might actually pick this up. It's one of those games that I keep seeing, and it looks fun and playful enough for me to enjoy and just kind of relax and play.
Yeah.
So I might actually check this out.
I've been kind of wanting to play this for a while. I guess this would be a good reason to. It's kind of weird this is getting DLC because this game's been out for several years, I think. Exactly. It was actually on the Wii U.
And it is kind of cool. Maybe we could play it together. I mean, there is co-op. I'm not saying that, so you'll get it. I'll let you know if I get it. Okay. Obviously, I'm not just gonna buy it and be like, so when you getting yours, because obviously we probably have a much more fun time playing Apex Legends together. But if y'all want to get this, it's pretty cheap right now. $45 for the full game and all the DLC that's going to come out, or all the DLC and the special episode, as I correct myself. But that's really it for the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
All right. Next up, we got Daemon X Machina. It's a mech combat game, and it's getting a, quote, prototype missions demo out now. Developers are looking for feedback, so get on that and let them know what you think. Nope. Go to think, I think.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not a huge mecha guy, so I doubt I'll check this out. But I know a lot of people are.
I think it's cool when Ryan said they're looking for feedback. If you play the demo, there's a more than likely chance you'll get a survey in some kind of fashion saying, obviously, hey, here's some questions, help us improve the game. So that's what it meant by the developers looking for feedback.
Okay.
Sure. And obviously, you're more than welcome to use social media and be like, blah, 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 Twitter, tweet, this is what I think of the game, sort of a thing. So there's a Yoshi Crafted World demo out now that I somehow downloaded to my Switch via the Nintendo Online Store. I guess I clicked it because I was trying to look at it, and it's like, download into your Switch. And I'm like, crap, not going to go delete that because I don't care about this game.
Ow. Shots fired.
It's on there. So apparently if you're logged in on your Nintendo account and you go to the eShop on your computer, you can just download stuff from there and it'll go right on your Switch, which is pretty cool. If you're, I guess if you're away, at work or something and you want to download a game, you can just buy it and then download it and then it'll just be on your Switch when you get home, which is pretty nifty, actually. I kind of like that. Now that I think out that process out loud, that's actually pretty useful.
Yeah, I think that these games are very cute and pretty, but I'm not a big Yoshi's fan. They're very easy. I know that they have some challenge late game, but I just can't get into them. I tried playing, I think it was Woolly World, and they're very pretty, like I said, but I just can't get into them. Next up, we have a duo of Final Fantasy releases. We have Final Fantasy IX out now on the eShop. Also, coming March the 26th is Final Fantasy VII. Where is Final Fantasy VIII? I don't know.
Don't know.
I've really never played either one of these games, so maybe this will be the incentive I need. 9 looks really interesting, and obviously everyone knows about 7. So if you've never played these games before, or if you want to revisit them, you will be able to 9 now and then 7 in just a couple months.
Yep, I will probably get 7. I've been itching to play it in the back of my mind off and on for years. Just never went back and actually played it. What is happening to my voice?
I don't know what's happening.
Oh no, I don't know. It just got all raspy. So, Onikaya coming out this summer. It's like an action RPG game from the developers of I Am Setsuma. That's an
Suna?
orange. Thank you. Yeah, it's not Setsuma. That's in the orange family. It is from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Spear. The character kind of jumps back and forth between like the living world and like dead, and it gives you new powers, and that's all I really know about it. The screenshot looks kind of cool. So I might watch a video on it.
I mean, I always wanted to play I Am Setsuna, so maybe I'll check this out as well. And then finally, we have a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, a piece of Super Smash Ultimate news. It's getting a version 3.0 update this spring. Apparently, no details on what is included, so not a whole lot for us to share with you guys on that one.
I will say that Nintendo's getting much better with Super Smash Brothers Ultimate patch notes, because this most latest patch, very good job, Nintendo. You let us know what you changed about the fighters, why you changed it, sort of a thing. You gave us breakdowns. So they definitely listened to the fans, which is awesome, because not all of us might not read the patch notes, but we'd like the patch notes to be there if we want to read them. I know I read patch notes. I enjoy reading them because I want to know what's happening with the game that I hope.
I know you keep sending me Apex Legends patch notes.
Yeah. I guess some people don't like patch notes.
I'd rather just watch a YouTube video on them.
Gotcha. See,
go ahead.
Nothing. I was just saying, like, yeah, I get it.
We have some Catherine news from Game Informer. Catherine Full Body has a release date. So the remake of the 2011 Atlas game will come out on September the 3rd of this year. A little bit later than I was hoping, but can't complain. It's going to be coming out on PS4 and will come with improved visuals over twice as many puzzles, so that's awesome, as the original. And apparently it comes with a safety mode that's going to allow players to skip any levels, I guess, if they get stuck or just want to see the story play out. So this is similar to Celeste, I believe, had kind of like a quote-unquote easy mode. Because this game is very, very hard if you don't know. The full-body version of the game will also include an entirely new character, Rin, which we've known about for a while, to make the story just a bit more complicated. There will also be a Heart's Desire collector's edition of the game for $79.99, which comes housed in a box modeled after the game's puzzling towers. This edition also includes a steelbook case, art book, the game's soundtrack, and a sheep plush. I really, really want to buy this edition. It's only $80. I think I'm going crazy. I swore I heard somebody either playing on something on Spotify or one of my roommates playing guitar or something. I swear I would have bet money I heard it. But I guess I'm just going insane. What were you saying about the this edition or special edition?
So I've purchased collector editions of games digitally, for MMOs and different games like that. But I've only ever bought one physical edition of a special edition for like a real game or a physical game, and it was Sims 3 collector's edition.
Sims 3 collector's edition. That's funny.
Yeah. So this is the first one in a long time. I'm like, that this is. Oh my goodness!
The more I look at it, the more I'm probably gonna buy this.
Me too. I was thinking.
I swear I still hear it. Is it on your end?
Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, it's
just
not.
Insane.
But, I mean, it might just be inside of our heads.
Wait, do you hear it too? Are we crazy together?
Maybe. I mean, we have been doing this for a while together. So, it's just a beautiful collection.
Really,
I love
really
I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm just going to keep talking. Hopefully it'll go away. I guess I'm just tired from having to talk at work. So, this, I guess they're calling it a premium edition. It's only $80, and for all the stuff you get, that's a really good bundle.
So Catherine, really, in my opinion, is one of the best puzzle games ever made. I don't know if George ever played it.
I have not. I watched somebody play it, but I never actually played it myself.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think they beat it, or I don't think I witnessed them beating it on stream. But I did enjoy what I watched playing it. It looked awesome. I really like the art style. As some of y'all know, I love collecting art and just having art. And this looks awesome. I'm not really a big fan of the sheep plush, but maybe I will be after I play it.
The sheep. It's something in the game. It's kind of the sheep.
So I don't know. The metal case looks really cool. I'm down with the hardcover art book that's gonna come with it.
Dude, I don't know if I need to. I may need to go on Amazon or GameSpot or something, or GameStop. No, and get this because I don't want this to run out. It looks so cool. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. I might get
just
this
if you're a puzzle fan or if you are an Atlas fan. They made for the Persona series. If you don't know, I would definitely at least look at this. The game is. It's probably my favorite puzzle game of all time. It's basically you're running up Tetris blocks and trying not to get murdered by the Tetris blocks, while demons chase you or something. Very weird, weird game.
Sounds like my life.
It's very interesting. I don't want to spoil anything, but highly recommend that game.
There you go. I'm probably gonna get this. I mean, I might.
I'm probably gonna get it too. I kind of want to pre-order it or something so I can just put a down payment on it. Coming from the guy who just always advocates never pre-ordering. I don't even know if you can pre-order this or anything, but anyway.
Looks like you can on their website. I just entered my birthday. I got to do it again website. I mean, I guess this is kind of 18 plus. So, enter a valid date.
I'm looking forward to you trying to pronounce this guy's name.
I know. I feel like he chose this on purpose. But, you know.
I was like, I'm going to take the Catherine one so Jordan has to get the last one.
So, Yusuke Hashimoto leaves.
His name was Yusuke. Wait, is his name? Is that? Dang it. I was like, dang, that's right. He can just pronounce it because he's watched anime.
So this is coming from Gamatsu. The director of the critically acclaimed Bayonetta 2 tweeted yesterday, quote, January 31st was my last day at Platinum Games. The memories I have made during my 13 years at Platinum, working with dozens of talented individuals on Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2, and Star Fox Zero are priceless to me, end quote. He also said, quote, let me take this opportunity to share my thanks with anyone who has worked with me, supported me, or played my games. I hope to take the experience I gain at Platinum and use them on whatever I work in the future. Thank you again, end quote. Obviously, some are now worried about the release of and quality of Bayonetta 3. Huh.
So we obviously wish him the best of luck. I don't believe he said what he's going to do.
Exactly. It's one of those Bayonetta's one of those things that, you know,
the what?
You know, we all have that friend that's like, you gotta play Bayonetta 2.
I gotta play it. I know. I need to play it.
I've never played it. I might play it. It looks interesting. It's pretty. I feel like it's Dark Souls mixed with anime, but I might be completely wrong on that.
It's more like Devil May Cry. It's very Devil May Cry, over the top, sexualized combat. She has her boots are guns or something.
I mean, I knew that from Smash, which is really cool, and I wish that was a real thing, but I feel like I would do a dance move in public and somehow accidentally shoot somebody. So, you know, that's why I don't own boots that have guns in them.
That's good. That's good.
That'd be bad.
I would be sad if you shot somebody. Then I would have to do this podcast alone, and
yeah,
I would have to go to your court hearing, and I would have to be like, let him burn.
That's right. Thank you, because you know the way I want to go. Definitely want to be cremated 100%.
Ooh, I got a package. I just got a text.
Oh, what is it?
I'm pretty sure. I think
I'll bet it's your auxiliary.
Yeah, it's my auxiliary cord extender.
Gotta just say the full. Hold on. There's a Zoids Wild game for the Nintendo Switch. I might buy this because I love Zoids.
Dude, Zoids is so dope. I used to have some Zoids, little figures.
Have you watched Zoids Wild?
Is that the new thing? Did that come out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They like ride on top of the Zoids.
But they're not always.
The Zoids are much smaller now. They're kind of like pets.
What? You know, they're not big beasts anymore.
I mean, they are, but it's weird. They like tame them from the wild. They're like wild animals, even though they're machines.
Yeah, well, they were always like that.
Well, yeah, but they used to be huge, and now they're much smaller.
Maybe it's just some of them are small. I don't remember.
And they ride them. They don't. There's not actually like a cockpit. They kind of just sit on their head.
Interesting.
Which is, but I mean,
clicking on this image and it won't go. Click.
This looks. It doesn't look like it's worth $60, but I mean.
Oh, is this like where can I watch this? Hold on.
It's not on. It's on Zoids Wild.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it's got a 3 out of 5. I mean, you
talking about the
anime?
Are you talking about the game or the anime? Oh yeah, the anime. Yeah, it takes a couple episodes. I've watched like 2, and it's kind of just like it's very cringy. But I think I'm gonna keep watching it because I really need some more Zoids in my life.
Sounds
I've already watched the old
Kingdom Hearts 3. It's very cringy, but I need more of this in my life.
Well, yeah, you know, I've watched all the other series probably.
Are there more than one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
There's like 4, but you know we could do a Zoids podcast.
It's been nearly 12 years since the 2005-2006 TV anime Zoids Genesis. Okay.
So, are you worried about Bayonetta 3?
I am slightly, because obviously this guy was, a big member of the team on Bayonetta 1 and 2. But I don't know. I mean, that doesn't mean it's going to be bad or anything. I mean, I'm sure he's been working on Bayonetta 3, so I guess we kind of just had to wait and see.
question: is Bayonetta 1 and 2, is that on Switch?
Yes, there's a collection you can get for the Switch. Because Bayonetta, Nintendo like bought the IP.
Okay, I was wondering. I don't know why I thought you could play it on PS4.
Well, you can play Bayonetta, the original, on PS3, I believe.
Okay. So my mind isn't completely playing.
No, just like halfway.
Okay. So I might pick these up. You know, it's just I keep thinking to myself, my PC it knows how to win my heart. It knows how to take my time, and it's just my poor Switch. It's just I always go back to my PC.
I don't, man. I wish I would play my PC more. I'm like the exact.
I love my PC so much.
I'm like I could play my PC. I don't know. I just feel like playing my PC is just much more of a commitment than playing my Switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, true. I kind of get it.
And I can't play Tetris 99 on my Switch. On my PC.
On your PC, true. And you also have more places to kind of lounge and enjoy your Switch, whereas, you know, my setup is definitely much more in the open.
I need to play my PC. I need to play Steam. I need to play A Hat in Time. I need to play Darkest Dungeon. I have a bunch of games I need to play, and I've been getting closer to playing them.
There you go. That could be something we could do. We could do a backlog episode or like a series every once in a while. Like, hey, Ryan played a backlog game. I played a backlog game. We could
just talk about that on the normal podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Just kind of like he's gonna take half the time and talk about it, try to convince me to play it, and then I'm gonna talk about mine and try to convince him to play mine, and maybe something like that. I just thought about that right now. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Okay, well that's I think I'm gonna play Bayonetta. Like. What is funny, because Smash is the thing that kind of got me interested. I'm like, this character's really cool, but I don't really honestly know much about her. But I want to know more about her, and so I guess I'll try out Bayonetta. But I kind of want to beat some other games before I play that, just because I don't want to. Unless it's like a pretty good sale going right now or something, I might get that and just have it in the backlog. Because, I do that sometimes. I buy games and I'm like, they just sit there forever. I'm like, you poor game.
Yeah, I do that. Like I was saying, especially on my PC.
Exactly.
I'm sure it'll be fine, though. I guess, just like I said, the only way to know is just to kind of wait and find out.
Our intro and outro music is Back to Business by the Heatley Brothers. We do a topic show that comes out on Wednesdays called One Up Me. We would love if you listen to that as well. We will definitely keep y'all in the loop if anything changes about either one of the shows. We'd really appreciate it if you leave us a review on iTunes for both shows. Let us know what you like about the show. For all the latest podcast news, you can follow the podcast on Twitter, Wanna Me Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Swaylock. You can follow Ryan on Twitter at Ryan Divisions. Our other social media links are going to be in the description. You can email the podcast, wantamepodcast@gmail.com. If you want to support the show, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/oneupme. You can listen to the podcast early. You can get articles early based on your tier. You have special access to our Discord, which we just gave a little spruce up to, which is kind of cute and nice. You can hang out with us on there. And that's really it. We really appreciate all of you that are supporting us as well as listening, and we especially appreciate people that are telling their friends and family and enemies and anyone about the show. That's what makes the show better, and that's what helps us grow and continue to keep doing this. This is getting real weird, and I slapped my monitor, but that's okay because everybody makes mistakes. So, anything else you need to tell them before we sign off?
No, not really. Just watch out. PUBG might sue Tetris for stealing their idea. Oh, actually, I did get a bit of as I make that dumb joke, I did get a bit of news come across my phone. I don't know if anyone cares, but Soul Calibur news. Apparently, someone named Amy is joining the new Soul Calibur as the game's latest DLC character. It's coming from Dualshockers. Amy, who first appeared as a playable character in Soul Calibur 3, is joining the roster of the latest entry. As the latest entry, oh my gosh. Amy, I'm just going to start over. Amy, who first appeared as a playable character in Soul Calibur 3, is joining the roster of the latest entry in the series, Soul Calibur 6, as the game's next DLC character. Bandai revealed the character at Evo, Japan, apparently, alongside a new trailer. Okay, do you have any idea who this is?
Honestly, no. I
Okay,
don't.
Well,
Not a clue.
I was hoping you would,
So,
because I know you're
I'm sorry.
somewhat of a Soul Calibur fan, but I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I need to play 6, but I think I made this unspoken rule to myself that I'm not going to buy any more fighting games just for now, because I have so many and I only play Smash. But right now I only play Apex Legends, which is what I really want to do right now. But I probably should edit this show. So I might go do that. Maybe. So, or y'all might just get an unedited version, but it will more than likely be edited. Thank you for listening. We appreciate y'all. Have a great week and play on.